Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my most repurchased products of 2024. I have gone through like my own purchase history. I've gone through my empties videos to see which are the products which I have constantly used up and then come back to repurchase again. I have 10 products in total to talk about, and I'm not going to make the intro super long. We're just going to dive right into this. If you are a regular viewer of my channel, I'm pretty sure that you would recognize each and every one of these products, or at least you would recognize a majority of these products. So no one gets any points for guessing what these products are. But if you want to know what are the things that I go back to time and time again, and I love these products so much that I keep repurchasing them again and again, then please keep on watching. Starting with first, we'll talk about makeup remover. Now this is the one category where I don't really experiment too much, and I have my go-to makeup removers which I just go back to time and time again, and I constantly repurchase them. I also don't like to experiment too much with this category, because if something works and you know something is affordable, then why do you want to experiment, right? So the first makeup remover which I have repurchased a ton this year is Plum's E-Luminence cleansing balm. Now this is probably the most affordable one in general, considering that the quantity you get, because most makeup removers come with only 50 ml of product, whereas and Dot & Key I think comes with 60 ml, but this one comes with 90 ml of product, 90 ml or 90 grams, I'm not sure, and it is priced at only 545 rupees. Now of course, if you have Plum charms that you've accumulated over time, you can get this for I think 200 bucks or something like that. Super duper affordable. And because I wear makeup every single day, I go through this about like one in a month, and that tells you how many of these I have gone through in the entire year. Another product which kind of comes second place to this one in terms of makeup remover is Foxtale's Daily Duet Cleanser. Now this one does not need a face wash like you need with Plum. Afterwards, like with Plum, you emulsify all your makeup and then you wash it off, but then you have to go in with a face wash after. With Foxtale's Daily Duet Cleanser, you don't have to go in with a face wash, because this is a face wash that also removes your makeup. So on a dry face like what I have right now, I will just squirt in some product in my hand, but of course my face needs to be wet first. So I'll actually wet my face first, take some squirts of this Daily Duet Cleanser in my hand and just massage it all over my face and use it like you would with any other face wash, but it breaks down all of your makeup and does not leave any residue behind. Only with eyeliner, I have to say that you might get residue sometimes, but I feel like if you massage really well around the eye area, it takes a little bit of time to break it down, but it breaks down everything and does not leave any kind of residue behind. It's also not like sensitive around the eyes. It does not make my eyes sting or burn. Keep in mind, I don't have sensitive eyes, but apart from that, these two makeup removal products have literally worked for me throughout the entire year, and it's something that I will be taking with me in 2025 as well, and I'll be using these products constantly next year as well for sure. Then, since we are talking about Foxtale, let me tell you another product which I have repurchased from Foxtale, and this is the only product in its category that I buy. So whenever I buy it from Foxtale, and I am referring to their Retinol serum. Now this one, again, I should definitely thank my mom, because she's the one who got me into this. Before Foxtale, I was using the Earth Rhythm one, I believe, which eventually got discontinued. So it's a good thing that I had a backup favorite, and earlier I used to either repurchase one or the other, but since the Earth Rhythm one got discontinued, I have been using Foxtale's Retinol time and time again, and that's the only one that I constantly keep repurchasing throughout the year. I did the same thing, I'm pretty sure, last year as well, and I continue to do the same thing in 2024 as well. I've gone through, I don't even know how many bottles of Foxtale's Retinol serum just in this year only, and I know that it's going to continue in 2025 as well. So this is like the best retinol, I would say, for all skin types. It will work for you even if you have sensitive skin. Keep that in mind, but I feel like you have to go slow if you are new to retinol. So if you are not already using your retinol and you want to start using it, then I would suggest that go slow, go with once a week, and then you can maybe eventually move on to like twice a week and then thrice a week. And right now I use my retinol every day, but it's taken, I want to say, actually not 2 years. I think the first year I was using it like every other day, like twice a week, that kind of thing, but then once I reached the 1 year point, at that point I had, you know, started using it every single day. So it's something that you've got to build up to. But yes, I do use this every single day and I have absolutely no regrets. I thank how good my skin looks. I thank all of that to Retinol. Like, all credits go to it. Anyways, let's move on next and talk about the rest of the products. Now, the fourth product which I'm constantly repurchasing will again not come as a surprise to you, because this year I might have tried out some other different night creams, but I make sure to always go back to Dot & Key's Ceramides and Hyaluronic Acid Skin Barrier Repair Face Cream. In fact, I love it so much that I have now gotten the bigger size of it, which they launched this year, and now I feel like that's the only size I'm going to repurchase, because if you have the bigger one, it's going to last you a longer time. It's also more economical and affordable. This is literally the best nighttime moisturizer. I feel like it says it's not meant for oily skin, but I don't know why it will not work as a nighttime cream. I think it definitely will, but again, you can decide if you want to purchase it or not, specifically if you have very oily skin. But I feel like all other skin types, normal skin, combination, dry skin, I think will absolutely love it even in the daytime. But for me personally, I use this mostly only at night. I did use it last year actually in the winters during the daytime with the Deconstruct skincare sunscreen, and it worked absolutely phenomenal for that as well. I think even when I was traveling to Kashmir earlier in 2024, I used it there as well, and it worked so amazing for me. It's literally the best, most plushy consistency of a moisturizer, where it is not too thick and heavy, but it still does a great job at moisturizing the skin. So highly recommend this product. I know it doesn't work for some people, so I actually have a video talking all about like alternatives for this product, and I might even do a part 2 in terms of sharing alternatives to this specific product. But if you ask me personally, this is the best one, and I'm so glad that it works for me and it works for my skin. Moving on next to another product, which is the only one in its category that I repurchase and use. I'm speaking about a retinol body lotion. Now, for some reason, we have a lot of body lotions in the Indian market, but we don't have enough retinol body lotions, and I feel like that is why the market has been like dominated, and like this product has a monopoly over the Indian skincare retinol body lotion market. I'm referring to Chemist that plays a retinol body lotion. Now, this is another product that I've gone through tubes and bottles of this. Earlier it used to come in a bottle packaging. Now they have changed the packaging, which I am so glad about, that they have changed the packaging, because now it's easier to like squeeze out every single last bit of product out. You can also cut open the tube and make sure that you get all your product out of it. And this is truly like the best, most luxurious smelling, feeling, and this is like my favorite nighttime body lotion, not just in the winter time, but like throughout the year. So again, highly recommend this if you're looking for a good retinol body lotion. And I also know that a lot of you have actually started using this after watching my videos, which I'm so happy about, because you come back and tell me that this product has been working really great for you, and it just warms my heart so much. Moving on, next we have Niacinamide Serum. Now, this one should not come as a surprise to anyone, because I feel like, similar to the Plum cleansing balm, if there is one product from Plum that I constantly keep repurchasing whenever I go through it, it is Plum's 5% Niacinamide Serum. I've gone through quite a few bottles of this just this year, and again, that's something that's not going to change in 2025 as well. This is just my go-to serum, because A, it's affordable, B, it works when I have points accumulated. I can get it at an even cheaper price. C, I feel like the packaging, the component, the formula, all of it is great. D, it is lightweight, yet I get the benefits of the niacinamide from it, and it just works with all the other skincare products that I'm using as well. I think that's very important for the consistency to work, and for the product to work, and for it not to have any sort of reactions or issues with my skin. So if everything works, it's like I have absolutely no cons for this product. So yes, highly recommend it, and it's something that I'm going to continue to repurchase in 2025 as well, like I said. Then our 7th product, and this is my sunscreen of choice. Again, another product that the brand has kept going up in sizes. First they had a 50-gram size, now they have an 80-gram size, and the latest size that they came out with recently is their 125-gram size. And I'm speaking about sunscreen, and my favorite sunscreen has to be the Dermaco 1% Hyaluronic Acid Gel Sunscreen. Now I had a point of time in the past couple of years where I'd actually dethroned it, and I even mentioned it in a video where I said that this is probably something that I won't go ahead and repurchase in the future. But since then, I feel like my skincare routine has changed, my skin has changed, and the products that I'm using along with my sunscreen have also changed. So this product does work for me now, and it has to be one of the most affordable sunscreen in terms of price and value that you get. And that is, I think, the reason why this has become my most repurchased sunscreen. I've gone through so many tubes of this in all different sizes. I recently also bought the 125 gram size, and I have 2 tubes of it, and this is probably going to be the go-to sunscreen that I repurchase going forward. So it is obviously going to be my most repurchased. It is also my most repurchased for 2024 as well, and that's something that's not going to change in the future. Just talking about the sunscreen in general, what the formula is like. It's a creamy sunscreen that is not too moisturizing on my skin. At the same time, it is not mattifying either. When I get asked that whether this works for oily skin, I say yes, because keep in mind that if you want your skin to look matte, or if you don't want it to be super shiny, you can always go in with a loose powder and apply that on top of your skincare. That's what I do personally, and I also wear makeup every single day. So for me personally, even though I have normal combination slightly oily skin, I can make it work because I put makeup on top. If you're only doing your skincare and you're not going to put on any makeup, or if you don't wear makeup every single day, it will not work for you in the same way that it works for me. So skincare is subjective, lifestyle is subjective, our day-to-day routines are subjective, so please keep those things in mind. But apart from that, this is one of my absolute favorite products, and I highly recommend it. Moving on, next let's talk about body lotion. Now this is the only category actually I want to say that my most repurchased for 2024 will not be coming to me in 2025, and the main reason for that is that the biggest size that they make in the St. Ives body lotions are not available anymore, and I also can't find the smaller sizes available anymore on Nykaa. They have basically, I think, discontinued it, or they're not distributing it anymore in India. I don't really know how the back end side of this goes, but the Collagen and Elastin body lotion from St. Ives and the Vitamin E and Avocado body lotion from St. Ives both have been my most used and most repurchased products in 2024, but because of the availability issues, I will not be taking them with me in 2025. I have mentioned countless other body lotions like the Joy ones, the Himalaya ones, the Parachute ones, which I've also used quite a bit this year, and I've discovered them this year. I have obviously not gone through as many bottles, and I have not repurchased them enough times like I have the St. Ives ones, so that's why I'm not mentioning those as my most repurchased products. But that's what I'm going to be taking with me in 2025. So just giving you a little bit of an explanation and context into that, because today we're talking about my most repurchased, so I have to stick to those numbers and not necessarily what is going to come with me in the next year. The last product that we have to speak about, and then we'll be done with this video, is Tresemme and my shampoos. Of course, I have been using the Tresemme shampoos for years, and I'm going to keep using them for the next couple of years. I'm pretty sure. I have 2 specific variants which I use. I either use the Hair Fall Defense variant or the Keratin Smooth variant, and that has been just my most repurchased shampoo for at least half a decade now, even I think close to a decade actually. If I'm thinking about it, this has definitely been my most repurchased shampoo, and I think that's just one thing that I don't tend to recommend, in the sense that I know different shampoos work for different people, so I'm not going to recommend anything specifically. I'm just telling you what my most repurchased shampoo is, but that makes it to the top 10 products, and I didn't decide that it should be top 10, but it just ended up being top 10 most repurchased products of 2024. I have done these videos in different styles throughout the years, and yes, this year's style has been a little bit different than others, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you wanted to know about my most repurchased products of this year, and you enjoyed that part, and I hope that you've been enjoying the entire series of Vlogmas. And like I always say in all my outros, there are a ton of videos coming up in Vlogmas, and there have also been a lot of videos that have been posted so far, so I hope you've well caught up on that, and thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you in my next one. Until then.